What's up, Diamond Dog? Welcome back to the channel. Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode number 8. And look at that, this one is called The Diamond Dogs. Very excited to see this episode.
Where my dog's at.
Coming off of a really powerful episode, I feel like so much happened. There was a lot to digest. Yeah. And, I mean, starting with probably one of my favorite moments that this show has given me to this point was Nate's roast before their big game where they hadn't beaten this team in 60 years.
Yes.
That was fucking epic. Watching Nate and just since we've met him and like the relationship with Ted and the way Ted's been able to like break him out of his shell and his comfort zone has been so much fun to watch.
Honestly, it's so good. I love the relationships that they all have. Like it feels so solid even though it's still fairly new.
Yeah. And the idea that like Nate presents this to Ted and Ted's like, I can't read this to the team, but you can. I thought that was just absolute masterclass right there.
I love also the apology. Like, sorry for shitting on you.
Yeah. He was in a really bad spot because Ted's ex-wife keeps pressuring him with these divorce papers, despite like, knowing where he is and what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a rush to an extent, but the idea that you were on this Zoom call with him and then like knowing, hey, good luck on your big game that's coming up on your travels. By the way, I'm going to keep hounding you about... Like, it just sucks and annoying. But the Nate thing was just so good. And I love the Roy one. Roy just walks up to him, rips the paper out of his hands. He's like, nah, you ain't going to read this shit. You're going to look me in the eye and you're going to tell me exactly what you wrote down. And you're going to say it to my face. And he did.
That is so excellent. You know what? Some clear communication. Don't write it down. Don't text me. Don't email. Don't even phone call me. Say it to my face.
So good. So good. I could feel by the end of this, like, the way this relationship and this just confident building for Nate is going. I feel like this dude's going to be in charge of his own soccer club one day. It's like, with the way this is going, because he obviously has the smarts. He helped him with, like, the play that worked in their first win.
It's just the confidence.
And then now I think we could absolutely credit Nate with getting them this win and ending this massive 60-year streak, which is just, that's insane in any sport. It's just that amount of time constantly not beating the same team. Holy crap. And so, yeah, I absolutely loved that moment. I thought it was so good. And I mean, the players were really kind of leaning into it once they realized what was happening.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I thought it was great. And everything with Nate has been so good. But things have taken a different turn for Ted in terms of the story.
I know.
It was kind of presented early on that there was some stuff going on. And now we're really starting to see it come to surface where he's lifting everyone else up. And he's starting to have his crash moments. Because after the win, they all went out and did karaoke and celebrated. We found out Rebecca has an amazing voice. She sang the Everybody Knows Let It Go from Frozen. She sang that and just freaking belted the shit out of it. Incredible. So good.
And that she actually is a singer in real life.
So cool.
Doing musicals and things.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So Ted was having a panic attack during that song. And I don't know if it was necessarily the message of the song, because obviously with what he's dealing with, that song can hit you pretty hard. But he's just going through a lot, and he ends up leaving. Rebecca, I think she ended her karaoke spot early.
I don't know.
I think she stopped in the middle to go help Ted.
He's having a panic attack.
Another one of those amazing just human relationship moments, because, I mean, their relationship has been an interesting one to this point, because obviously she hired him in an effort to tank the team, to make them lose, to get them relegated as revenge to her ex-husband. And she didn't realize that she brought in this super sweet, nice, really good-hearted dude who's actually a really good coach and is pushing her team to places that she probably didn't anticipate at all. And I think there's probably a level of guilt inside of her, because I don't think she's a bad person.
No.
But I said it multiple times, if she continued to push down this road of trying to hurt the team, which would hurt Ted, I think that makes her a bad person. But I think we've seen enough of moments to where I don't think Rebecca's a bad person. I think that she's just caught up in her own stuff, and she's lashing out. And you're saying,
you're ruining hurt people.
Exactly.
But like you're destroying other people on your way down.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna take yourself down, take yourself down. Do not bring people with you.
Yeah, it's a really difficult spot to be in, and just seeing her embracing Ted, offering her car, like walk home, like she did whatever she could in the moment to help him. So clearly dude's going through a lot. And then we met Sassy. her longtime best friend who she hasn't spoken to in a long time, and her kid is her goddaughter, and she hasn't spoken to her in a while either, and she dedicated the song to her. But this Sassy, like, she's a really interesting character in this first episode that we saw.
Fucking love her.
She's very
her
much
and Keeley.
Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious watching them together.
Yes.
It feels like Ted has met his match with her because she was able to come back real good with the wit. Like, their interaction was really funny, talking about, like, the fax machine, and she hit him with something, and then he hit her right back, and she was able to come back and Marlboro Man, and
I freaking love it.
I think it's amazing, and she ended up showing up to his room at the end of the night. I don't know if something's going to go down. I don't know if Ted's going to be in the right mind space for that kind of thing, but good for you. 2 consenting adults, go have some fucking fun and have a good time.
Oh, literally some of that. Hey-oh.
And there's a lot of relationship stuff going on because Keeley and Roy shared a nice smooch. Roy's like, nope, I'm going back to my room. I'm going to be a nice dude and not take advantage of the moment. But it looked like Keeley was a little offended by that.
No.
I'm not sure she is really used to that.
Well, definitely that. But also, you're like offended at first, but then you're like, wait. He respects me.
Especially coming from what's his name?
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, like, as soon as he sees her, he's like, you want to just go back to my room? It's like, chill, bro. Chill.
Yeah.
So Roy, I mean, this dude, talk about an
Special
interesting character.
things take time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Talk about an interesting character because this dude has probably the hardest shell around him. And we're seeing him sit on the side singing along to Let It Go. And, like, this dude's got a soft spot in there for sure.
Yeah.
He just doesn't let it show very often. So it's very interesting. And then Rebecca, we don't know what was going to go down with that waiter that, you know, they were giving each other eyes. So a lot going on. And
get it, girl.
This show has been incredible through these first 7 episodes, and the storytelling and the characters. I mean, a really interesting aspect from, like, where I sit. I don't think through 7 episodes, I've used more characters in a thumbnail. Like, if you go through episode 1 through 6 in terms of our reactions, I feel like I've used a different character in almost every one. I don't think that's ever happened in a show before. I don't think there's been that many opportunities, maybe like Game of Thrones, possibly, if I go back and look. But I feel like there's so many just standout characters and standout moments so far. I mean, football is life! I mean, that was such a great episode and great.
We've been using that for softball, though.
Yeah, and I mean, I have been seeing his commercials pop up now.
Yes, now, absolutely. I'm like, oh, okay.
And I've probably seen them every single time and just be like, what is happening? Like Patrick Mahomes in this weird, like, soccer football combo commercial, like. But now we know exactly who that is, and it's amazing. Seeing Danny Rojas in these commercials, though, is friggin' awesome. So, really good stuff. This show's been cool. I'm ready to see what the Diamond Dogs is all about. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Coach, over here.
Did he get stuck in there again?
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Oh, you bien. He looks like a beautiful angel, man.
Oh my God.
How does he keep getting stuck in the equipment?
Morning, sunshine. You okay?
Oh, I just didn't want to miss the bus, so I just slept in here. Sorry.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, that's the waiter. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
What am I doing? This is my fucking room.
Yeah, I was actually.
Hey, you.
Good morning.
Have you been up long?
Hour or 2. I guess 3 hours total.
Last night was fun.
Oh yeah, 5 stars, certified fresh.
He does not feel good about it.
You know, you don't need to rush out or anything. I got you a late checkout.
It's very thoughtful of you. Go on then, you go. I'm going to go back to sleep, and then I'm going to order a huge breakfast on your tab.
That's a pro move right there. But you're under hills anytime. Okay, well, I'll see you around, I guess.
Awkward. Uncomfortable.
Yeah. He just can't believe what he just did. He's 3 hours sitting there and waiting for me.
Yeah. That's tough.
What if I did stuff in my sleep? Snore, grind my teeth.
Hey, Coach.
Is he feeling guilty?
Yes, I think.
Something on your mind, Coach? We just had a 5-hour bus ride where you didn't talk a lick. And that's a record by about 5 hours.
I'm gonna tell you something, but then I don't want to talk about it ever again, okay?
Okay.
I'm serious. I don't want to make jokes about it. I don't want you to give me any knowing glances. You know what I mean? Okay. Last night, I slept with Rebecca's friend, Sassy.
Want to talk about it?
I'd love to. Yeah, immediately.
There you are. I thought this room was haunted.
No, we sorted that.
Is now a good time?
Oh, yeah, you can come in. You can't hear anything with those in.
You sure?
Gail, you think the royal family are lizards, right?
Only 3, so young.
What's she listening to?
Always murder podcasts.
I love that he knows.
Last night was crazy.
It was pretty sloppy.
I could really use a bucket of coffee to nurse this hangover. Do you want to go get one with me when you're done?
Today, I can't. I'm busy.
He's lying.
What now?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because she's about to go to town on my hamstrings and I make a lot of noises and I don't like people hearing my noises.
Right, I'll see you around, yeah?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she feels, yeah. We fucked up, Roy. Communication!
Look, hey, I got no judgment on people that have one-night stands, okay? I mean, if you are, nuts for butts, have at it.
Nuts for butts.
Did you have fun?
And does she have fun?
Yeah, head movements making me feel queasy.
Maybe I just haven't really come to peace with the fact that I went from having a mental breakdown at a karaoke joint in Liverpool to, sleeping with a woman I just met. And then somewhere in between there, getting a divorce.
I must say, look, this is lovely. I always used to dream about sitting down with a bunch of mates talking about the complex dynamics between men and women.
I fucking love Nate, okay?
Should I tell Rebecca?
No.
No.
Why not?
You do
it'd break
not.
my heart if I found out she was hiding something from me.
Oh, don't make those noises.
What's happening? You having a meeting?
Yep, I'm having lady problems. I'd love to get your perspective on it.
No.
Ah, Roy!
You seem intent on going 12 rounds with yourself. Why? What did you do wrong?
He's right.
You didn't do anything
Some
wrong.
of these.
What, scissors?
Yeah, to cut yourself some slack.
Oh, hey-oh.
Wow. Y'all stuck the landing on that. That was nice. Gotta get y'all some satin jackets made. Ted Lasso's personal dilemma squad embroidered on the back there.
The Knights of Support.
Proud boys.
You don't like that.
What about the Diamond Dogs?
There it is.
Diamond dogs it is.
That's what it is. Oh, supportive. You guys. Okay, now that makes it even more sentimental. Stop it.
Aww.
Come on, Roy.
Oh, fuck off.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I had 10 touches, had 2 completed dribbles, and in the 89th minute, let me take a free kick. I scored, got half a chub.
So you thought you'd bring your half chub over here then, right?
No, wanted to talk. Oh, everything happened so fast when Lasso dumped me.
Man City wanted you back.
No, Lasso could have stopped it, but he didn't.
That's not true.
I dated a lot of girls, right, but you saw an even greater Jamie inside an already great Jamie.
Oh, wow.
You made me cultured, took me to plays and shit.
You hated all of that.
Because it's confusing, they do all these emotional things, make you feel all these emotional ways, and then they get mad when you start trying to shout out and talk to them during a performance.
Oh my god. Don't do it. Keeley, be strong. Don't!
No, this is the first time you've been over to this house and you haven't sent me some, weird sex emoji. The little squirrel, I never understood that one.
What, he's on a little nut, isn't he?
Uh-oh.
Don't.
Do you want to have a drink with me?
No! Keeley, don't!
By drink, you mean?
No.
That's how you get sex, by not trying for sex.
Sometimes that is exactly how it works.
No, Keeley, don't do it!
She's...
Oh man.
She feels slighted by
Roy.
And
You don't just get biscuits today. I also got you a little box of chocolate truffles.
Wow.
What you should do is take one of them truffles and smush it in between the biscuits like it's a little breakfast sandwich or something. Well, yeah, there you go. You got it. Yeah. I want to thank you again for being there for me.
It's nothing, Ted.
No, it was something. You got a coupon for life, young lady. I got your back. Think of me as your own personal, metaphorical Saint Bernard.
Yep, I was gonna say golden retriever.
Actually, Ted, if you do want to be there for me, I have a meeting later with 2 minority owners of the club, the Milk Sisters. Most horrible human cocktail of being terribly dull, and yet they never shut up. Please join me.
Done and doneer.
That sounds interesting.
How much of the club they own?
2.9%.
I'm gonna round that down to 2. Then I can call those gals the 2% milks.
Oh, God, they're going to adore you.
I love it!
In my experience, I've always found that endorsements work best if you really believe in the product. I can find good opportunities for you guys if you let me know what you're into.
I love Air Jordans. I'd fuck a pair of Jordans.
I'm into issue-oriented products, you know, pro-environmental, anti-pollution, that kind of thing. Oh, and also Air Jordans, but I don't want to sleep with them.
Rolos.
The chocolate?
So sweet and chocolate then?
No, just Rolos, yeah? No, that Sour Patch bullshit over, yeah?
Oh. I will not take this Sour Patch slander.
Do you want to see a movie later?
What is wrong with you? I asked you if you want to go get coffee with me yesterday and you said you were busy.
I was busy.
What about the kiss? You took off like it was a shit kiss and it was not a shit kiss. I was on fire.
I agree.
So what is your fucking problem, Roy?
I'm a professional footballer. I have had a million one-night stands and I always feel empty. And I always end up with my watch being stolen or a story in the press about how my penis has a curve in it.
Does it actually?
No, I just make it feel like it does with my hips.
What the hell?
I should have told you that. I apologise.
There's some communication.
Trying to be more honest.
I think you should know that I slept with Jamie. Last night. I didn't know what you wanted and I knew exactly what he wanted.
Right, so you fucked him to get back at me for something I didn't even know I did?
No!
Well, yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's exactly what I did. I fucked up, Roy. I'm really sorry. But I need you to be okay with this.
Oh, he's making noises.
Why don't you just come and tell me how you feel about it once you've figured out how to speak again?
He's fucking growling, dude. Oh my god.
I need you to take that anger, put it somewhere else. No, uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Hi, Roy.
Oh, he's more grunting.
Something on your mind? Is that grunt all I get to go on? That's okay, I'll give it a shot. You are thinking about buying your first house.
Me and Keeley might be starting up a thing, but every time I think about her, all I think about is Jamie fucking Tart.
Sounds to me like someone's trapped inside life's most complicated shape, love triangle. Second place, of course, is the I just walked in on my mother-in-law changing into her swimsuit dodecahedron.
Dodecahedron? The fuck is a dodecahedron? I need to look
In a matter of minutes, your relationship dilemma will be in the past, for I am rounding up the Diamond Dogs. It's just a group of people who care, Roy. Not unlike folks at a hip-hop concert whose hands are not in the air.
Oh my god.
Nothing like the early days of courtship.
Okay, this is my fucking nightmare.
This is amazing.
I love this so much.
Yes, I am into her, but we all know who her ex-boyfriend is, the Prince Prick of all pricks, and I got him stuck right in here.
I don't understand the problem.
Keeley's just so kind, you know, to be liked by someone like her must be just wonderful.
Sure, Roy here has slept with a bunch of different people in his past, but Keeley's got her own romantic and sexual history that predates Roy, and that's not okay!
He means the opposite. I love it when Coach does sarcasm.
I fucking love this.
All this Chandler banging aside, do me a favor.
Chandler
Don't let her past muck around with y'all's future, okay?
She slept with him last night.
Are you two officially dating?
No.
Have you already slept together?
No.
Grow up and get over it.
Ooh, got him.
The Diamond Dogs have struck again.
Oh my god, I love that! Shut up! Shut up! I fucking love. I want this.
That's amazing.
I want that.
See the Milk Sisters anywhere? You want me to go skim the back room?
Hey,
Hey, I wonder if they've ever seen the movie Bridget Jones's Dairy.
Dairy. Ah!
There she is.
Uh-oh. Ugh.
Rupert, what are you doing here?
We came to celebrate. Join us for a drink.
No.
Here you go, Rupert. Anything else?
A couple more glasses for our friends here. Thank you, May. You are as delicious as ever. From your West End to your Marble Arch.
Keep your big bed in your pants.
Oh. I like May.
We're actually here to meet with the Milk Sisters.
Oh, they won't be coming now.
Oh, no, did they expire?
It's Sorry.
I know I'm not allowed an ownership stake in the club, but they were nice enough to sell their minority share to Bex here. Well, when we're married, what's hers will be mine, and what's mine, well, that'll stay mine, because I've learned from you.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god. Yikes.
The product you'd most like to get into business with is joy.
See, I like to give away joy for free.
Oh, all right, thanks, Danny.
You're welcome. Hey, football is life, Capitan.
I love him.
I'm done being mad about Jamie. I'm a grown man. I'm not a baby child. I'm over it.
Right, would you mind saying that to the rest of the room? I mean, the press deserves to know.
I love her so much also.
Mr. Kent?
Yeah.
Hi, Keeley Jones, the independent woman. Would you please repeat what you just said?
I'm over it. Can I take you out tonight, please? Yeah, you.
Keeley Jones, the independent woman online edition. So, why should I trust this sudden change of heart?
Because I like you more than I hate him. Barely, it's very close. Yeah, woman with the hair.
Woman with the hair.
Where would you take me if I did say yes?
Coffee,
Oh, can't do any better?
dinner.
Yeah, that sounds great.
This is adorable.
Yeah, woman with the fucking eyes.
Could you please elaborate on the hip movement that makes your penis feel like it has a curve in it?
Right, no more questions.
I love it! They're so fucking cute. Stop it.
Our club's nightmare is over now. I'm back.
Thank God, because Ted Lasso sucks. No offense, Ted.
All good, Baz. You, Jeremy, and Paul have been refreshingly candid about y'all's feelings.
Pretty cool Premier League gaffer knows our names.
All right. Shut up, you twats.
Rebecca, it's time to be friends again. Especially since Bex and I are going to be sitting with you every week in that owner's box. And every week when they shove a camera in my face and ask me how I think you're doing, I will tell them it'll be relentless.
What the fuck is this guy's fucking problem? Leave her alone.
So, Rupert, y'all take your darts over here pretty seriously, huh? Let's see what we got here. Hey, there it is.
Do you like darts?
They're okay. I'm more of a, a cornhole man myself. Oh.
How about a game? I mean, we could, maybe wager, say, £10,000.
He's about to hustle him.
I
The doctor
hope to
told me when I
God.
got addicted to fettuccine Alfredo, that's a little rich for my blood. If you win, I'll let you pick the starting lineup of the last 2 games of the season. But if I win, you can't go anywhere near the owner's box, at least not while Rebecca's still in charge.
You're on.
Just let me know if I'm winning or losing, all right?
Oh, I forgot I had these on me.
Fuck this guy, dude.
I forgot I'm left-handed.
Bitch! Annie's left-handed? Left-handed, unite.
So, the other day when you said you were too busy to text me back,
Yeah, because I was busy.
are you dating other people?
I do yoga with a group of women in their 60s. They've no idea who I am. Normally only takes an hour, but Maureen's just been going through a divorce and she needed to talk about it and blow off some steam. We all ended up at GAY till 2 a.m. and then we had crepes in Ballams with some drag queens.
Yes! That sounds like a lovely time.
Oh my god. Oh.
Cute.
Where's your manners? Oh, you're supposed to ask before you take something. May I take this? No! Well, I'm fucking taking it.
Oh, shit. Goddamn.
Pictures of our first date. Come on. I'm cooking for you.
I am obsessed.
My ex-wife's the one who brought the hillbilly to our shores.
What
I know she's
the-
always been a bit randy, but I never thought she would fuck over an entire team.
Hey! Better manners when I'm holding a dart.
I like that this listed as wanker.
2 triple 20s and a bullseye.
You know, Rupert, guys have underestimated me my entire life. And for years, I never understood why. It used to really bother me. But then one day, I was driving my little boy to school, and I saw this quote by Walt Whitman painted on the wall there. It said, "Be curious, not judgmental." I like that.
Right? We listen, we don't judge.
So I get back in my car, and I'm driving to work, and all of a sudden, it hits me.
This is so good.
All them fellas that used to belittle me, not a single one of them were curious. You know, they thought they had everything all figured out, and so they judged everything, and they judged everyone. And I realized that they're underestimating me. Who I was had nothing to do with it. Because if they were curious, they would ask questions. Questions like, have you played a lot of darts, Ted?
Oh, fucker.
Which I would have answered, yes, sir. Every Sunday afternoon at a sports bar with my father from age 10 until I was 16 when he passed away. Barbecue sauce. Good game, Rupert.
Rebecca, Ted, enjoy your evening. Mate, as always.
Holy shit, that felt good.
Only one thing left to do now.
What's that?
Yay!
Hell yeah, Ted.
I fucking love it.
What a great story, but also peeled another layer off of that onion.
Mm-hmm.
His dad died when he was 16.
It's sad.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. Let me get my spot. Okay, here it comes. Let's go.
Oh my god!
Hi, Ted.
Can't hear you!
Hi!
Yeah!
Oh my god. That was the cutest thing ever.
A bit of bad news. We have 10,000 unsold seats for the final match of the season.
Release them to the visitors.
Man City will snap those up. Our home stadium will be a sea of sky blue.
That'll kill Rupert.
It'll hurt our chances. We're on the brink of relegation.
Just do it, Higgins.
Oh, fuck off!
Excuse me?
I'm sick of it. You won't take away your pain by constantly punishing Rupert.
Where were these morals when you were having lunches with me so Rupert could have sex in our house? I thought we were friends. You had every opportunity to do the right thing and you never did. Fucking pussy.
You're right. I deserve to carry that around. Should have been braver, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm saying this to you now. Stop it.
Or what?
I quit.
Oh, I know how this goes. You'll come back, grovel for your job, and I'll take you back, but I will make your life just that little bit worse.
Oh shit. This is finally like...
Hi.
You arranged for the photographer to take this. Roy and I found it on a paparazzi camera card. He said you hired him. Don't deny it or pretend that you don't know. Either you come clean to Ted or I'll do it for you.
Holy shit, dude.
I fucking love Keeley. There's no fucking beating around the bush with her. You know the fuck.
Wow. I mean...
I fucking love that.
That episode was...
I want to watch the next one.
I feel like I say this after every episode. Like, this show is so good. Every episode, like, they're obviously short. They're like 30 minutes. But they're, like, perfect.
They're so good. I absolutely loved this episode. I need to go search up whatever the fuck that shape name was called. I love the Diamond Dogs.
That's so good.
I love the dad jokes. I love the relationships that everybody has with each other. Is different and complex and lighthearted and serious. All of it.
So
I'm obsessed.
So normally, under regular circumstances, the idea of revealing the term Diamond Dogs to us would absolutely be considered a spoiler because we consider expectations, revealing anything that's in a later episode, whether it's like an actor showing up in a show or a movie, expectation setting and that kind of stuff is always considered.
Nikki's gonna cry or Nikki needs tissues.
That kind of stuff is always like major spoilers. But I don't know what it was when I was asking everyone to like name us. Having zero context, it was weird. I never even like put any thought into what the Diamond Dogs were.
No.
Like I didn't even think about it. And getting that reveal that it's basically their own little support group, that's amazing. That is so good. And I just...
You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
you guys are the Diamond Dogs through and through.
That's just like that type of situation with that group. And especially when like Roy walks in, he's like, "Oh, my worst nightmare." I'm like, this group is awesome.
I love it.
The way that Beard and Nate were already like on the same page with Ted about like the scissor thing.
Cut yourself some slack.
That's so good. Like they already like have such a great connection. And I mean, Higgins doing what he did at the end there, I think
I appreciate that. Respect.
It's one of those things where I think he acknowledged that he made a mistake when he was working with Rupert and doing helping him do his dirty deeds.
Also, fuck
And
Rupert.
knowing
that guy.
knowing what we know of Higgins to this point, dude was probably scared to death of Rupert and basically probably just did whatever he said without any question or anything.
He was also scared of Rebecca, and
Right.
he, after being with Ted and being with Beard and being with Nate and being around Roy, you fucking grew a backbone and
Yeah.
fucking stick up for yourself.
And I mean, you understand the idea, when you see what his home life is like. There's a lot of stress to keep that job and to keep working because you've got a lot of mouths to feed at home.
But also, I feel like his boys are super sweet.
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
not like some fucking chaotic mess that you're walking
100%.
into. It's a sweet family.
But you got to keep your job.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of pressure to. I mean, I don't know what life is like over there, obviously, but you still need to keep your career and job. And he probably was absolutely horrified at the idea of holy shit, if I'm honest about what Rupert's doing, I'm definitely going to get fired or something worse potentially going to happen to me. I don't know what kind of connections Rupert has, but it's one of those things where he was making all of his decisions in fear. And now he's gotten to the point where, again, it's the Lasso effect, to where he's growing himself as a person. His self-confidence is growing, his ability to talk to people is growing, and he acknowledges what Rebecca's doing is wrong, so he finally was just like, fuck this. No, we're not doing this anymore.
Well,
we're not going to try to relegate the team and try to hurt Rupert as a result of that.
But also, I think he has a very high level of respect for Rebecca.
For sure.
For having to go through all the things that she went through with Rupert, and that is why he's telling her,
Yeah.
no, we're not going to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah, and I think maybe that...
I want better for you.
I don't know if that necessarily landed for Rebecca in that moment, because clearly she's still set on this plan to try to ruin the team as revenge for Rupert. But I've said it multiple times. I said it early in the show. I think it'd be a bigger slap in the face to Rupert if Rebecca proved that she was an amazing owner. I think that would go a lot farther than him as a fan. But talk about a dirty deed, helping this other Rebecca buy out a small partner and becoming a minority owner of the team so that Rupert could still be
bullshit.
That's just a weak, dude. Obviously, dude is hiding something.
Why are you
the
so
way he
obsessed
projects,
with me?
the way that he projects, the way he talks to people. Dude has clearly got some self-esteem issues, I think, and he's struggling here. And yeah, it's just one of those things where
Let it go, Rupert.
I did hear you. I'm just deciding to move on. It's just one of those things to where he's obviously dealing with his own shit. But watching Ted beat him, that was so good. It takes me back to a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode when Will got kind of punked at the pool table and Uncle Phil had to come in and beat this pool shark where he was hitting wrong and he pulls out his own. He's like, Jeffrey, pull out my stick. I think Lucille maybe was the name, possibly. But it took me back to that episode where Ted basically hustled dude and Rupert just had all this confidence and arrogance that of course Ted Lasso didn't play darts when he was growing. He doesn't know how to play darts. And then the fact that he was throwing right-handed and he's like, oh, you have your own little dart set in your pocket? Well, I'm left-handed. And I've been playing since I was little. And it's a very special thing that I shared with my dad. And that's, again, I mentioned it during the episode, but that's another important layer of Ted Lasso as a person. Losing his father when he was 16, that's big. That's hard. That's something that he had to deal with when he was very young. And I mean, thinking about what 16-year-olds are dealing with in their life, that's really hard. Yeah. And I think it just, I feel like we're slowly just peeling this onion off of who Ted Lasso is as a person. Because it felt like a throwaway line. It's it's just a quick line as he's essentially performing this amazing feat and punking the shit out of Rupert and protecting Rebecca in the process. It's just one of those, it was a quick line, but I'm like, oh shit, your dad died when you were 16. And then he proceeds to tell this really powerful story about being judgy and
not being curious.
I thought that was amazing because it had a point. The moral of the story is never underestimate the person that you're actually dealing with, because your lack of curiosity and care ended up being a result of me beating you in this game that you thought you were going to smoke me in.
Yeah, you didn't do that, did ya?
Exactly.
Did ya?
This show is epic. I love when the thing that's really prevalent right now in this show is all the relationship stuff when stuff is happening, people are talking to each other. It's like, obviously, Keeley made the mistake of, having the night with...
Yeah, and the assumptions and stuff.
Right. But, like, once Roy got past whatever he was feeling, and they had that really good talk, like, I love that Keeley was like, oh, I'm going to be a reporter. Like, I thought that was really funny.
Adorable.
But it goes to show that communication is such an important and powerful tool in terms of relationships, because when you actually talk to people and not just, like, grunt at them, you might be able to, like, accomplish some things. And so... I think that's a really big aspect of this show, because we've seen it multiple times. When people are talking and actually having a conversation with each other, things progress into a really good place. Mm-hmm. So, moral of the story, just communicate. Have a talk.
Yeah.
So.
What he said.
Another amazing episode.
Absolutely agree. I'm obsessed with this show. I love it so much.
Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your comments. Diamond Dogs! Football's life! Leave your thoughts. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.